So, before we start reading today, let's take a look of the cover and some pictures from the book. Okay? So, what do you think about the book? What is it about? Yes. And then, who do you think are the heroes of the book? Who are the main characters? So, let's start reading. Chapter 1, in which drawings comes to life. There was a very big toy shop in Happy Blue Bell Street in a large city. Understood? One day, someone in the shop sneezed. Do you know what sneeze is? Shoo! Sneeze. Had it been one of the clerks who was showing a young shopper a toy, or one of the young shoppers, there would have been nothing to be surprised at. But it was neither one of the clerks nor one of the shoppers. Who's that then? Let's see. You may not believe me, but I will tell you anyway. Can you guess? No? Okay. It was a box that sneezed. Eh? A box? That's exactly what it was. A box of colored pencils that was lying on a shelf among many other boxes. The bright lettering on it read, "Magic Colored Pencils." But that wasn't all. Next to it was a box with the following words printed on it: "Screw and Bolt Construction Kit." Now, when the first box sneezed, the second box said, "Well." Then the bright lid of the first box opened. There was just one small pencil inside, but it wasn't an ordinary lead pencil or a colored pencil. No, it was the most unusual, the strangest pencil ever. So, are you enjoying? What do you think? Why it's unusual? Yes, you're right. It's a pencil. It should not be sneezing. But it is sneezing, so it's alive. Okay, let's check. Look at it. Isn't it funny? Pencil went over to the construction kit, knocked on the wooden lid, and said, "Who is in here?" "Me, Screwbolt," came the answer. "Can you help me out?" Think about that. A pencil that is alive, and there is another box, and there is someone inside who is also alive. Wow. "I can't seem to manage by myself." Pencil heard a jingling sound. Do you know what jingling sound is? Yeah, metallic sound. Okay. He pulled at the lid and peeped in. "Who's there? Who's there?" There, sitting among the shiny screws, bolts, wheels, springs, and metal plates, was a strange little metal creature. He popped out like a jack in the box and stood swaying there like this on his skinny little legs, well, that were made of springs. He was looking at Pencil closely. "Who are you?" he finally asked. "Me? I'm an artist and a magician. My name is Pencil. I can draw live pictures." What's that? Well, for instance, I can draw a bird and it will come to life and fly away. I can draw sweets that you can eat. I don't believe you, Screwball said. Things like that never happen. And he laughed. Ha 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 ha. Magicians never lie, said Pencil. He was offended. All right, draw me an airplane. I will see how good a magician you are. If you are telling the truth, that is. But I don't know what an airplane is. Why don't I draw you a carrot instead? Who wants a carrot? Do you mean to say you have never seen an airplane in this day and age? Pencil felt hurt again. You don't have to make fun of me. If you know what an airplane is, why don't you tell me what it's like? Then I can draw one. There is a coloring book in my box. It has pictures of houses, birds, carrots, cucumbers, sweets, horses, chicks, hens, cats, and dogs, but no airplane. Screwball hopped up and down, which made his springs jingle. What a silly coloring book that is! All right, I will show you what an airplane's like. It looks like a big cucumber with wings. I'll make a model plane for you from my kit. Screwball hopped back into his wooden box. He rattled the metal plates, hunting for right screws and wheels. He screwed them in place quickly with a screwdriver and then began hammering. He sang as he worked. I will do everything myself. Let miracles stay on the shelf. Myself, myself, myself. Meanwhile, Pencil took some colored pencils from his pocket. He thought a while and then drew a cucumber. It was fresh and green and had little bumps on it. Then he added some wings. Hey, Screwball, come here. Look at my airplane. Wait a sec. I just have to put on the propeller. Here. See? This is an airplane. Screwball hopped out of his box. He was holding an airplane. I won't tell you what it was like because everyone knows what a plane looks like. Pencil was the only one who didn't. How well you have drawn it, Pencil said. Not at all, Screwball replied. I don't know how to draw. I made it from my kit. Then he noticed the fresh green cucumber. Where would you get the cucumber? It's my airplane. Screwball shook and jiggled. Every spring in his body jiggled as he laughed and laughed and laughed. What a tease he was. He kept on laughing as if someone were tickling him. Pencil became angry. He drew a cloud on the wall, and real rain began falling from the cloud. It drenched Screwball and made him stop his laughing. Brr, he said. Where would this awful rain come from? I might get rusty. Why? Why were you laughing at me? You were the one who said it looks like a cucumber. Okay, we are gonna stop here for today. Thank you.